Hey, welcome back to Meal Prep, and this week we're breaking down the top meta decks and the best cards you can include in your deck to beat them. Yesterday we covered Dragapult, and today we're covering its biggest op, Guardy. It's a stage 2 with 310 HP, which for a glass cannon is pretty freaking high. But it's not too often you'll see Gardevoir itself doing the big hits. Instead, it relies on Monkey Dory, Drifloon, and Screamtail to do most of its dirty work. The best way to hurt Gardevoir is by keeping its energy out of the discard. Handheld Fan is super underrated in this matchup because if you're able to put it in a place where they can't use their energies, it'll be very hard for them to continuously chain attacks, as they need it in the discard for Gardevoir to accelerate it. A typical list only plays about 7 or 8, and a Drifloon needs 5 or 6 to start one-shotting stage 2 Pokemon, so prizing 2 energy or keeping 2 energy out of the discard can be enough to make them miss big KOs. Keep in mind that healing off damage with Monkey Dory will also require that Drifloon to need more damage and thus more energy to keep hitting. They do heavily rely on Bravery Charm for those big hits too, so including a Jamming Tower can really often mean that you get a free KO just by slapping it down. As mentioned, Guardy relies on a lot of single prizes to do its dirty work, meaning something like Iron Hands is extremely effective. You can take an extra prize every time you knock out one of their balloons and make it a much quicker match for yourself. And ironically enough, another great counter is a Monkey Dory of your own. Since they need to damage themselves to attack, moving 30 more damage to their active is a really solid way of stealing a free KO. This deck is also very weak to Retreat Lock. They run very few and often don't run any Turos or Switches, so all you really need is to get something that they can't use in the active and trap it there. They'll usually be able to break free after a couple turns, but it should buy you enough time to come up with the cards that you need. You can even trap the Guardy, who needs 3 energy accelerated to it to attack, meaning it takes 60 HP from the acceleration, 20 from the Maractus's corner attack, plus 60 more from the Exploding Needles, and it just took 140 damage in order to take out one single prizer, after which that Guardy is real susceptible to a Devo play, or might just get taken out by your primary attacker considering it now only has 170 HP left. But these are just some of the tech cards you can include to prepare for that Gardevoir matchup. What's your favorite way to deal with Gardevoir? Let me know in the comments and come back tomorrow where we're going to be tackling Raging Bolt. And don't forget to subscribe to Chef Husky for more delicious content.